Once upon a time in the heart of the golden savannah, under the shade of a giant baobab tree, lived a young lion named Leo. He had big, curious eyes, a fluffy golden mane, and a heart full of dreams. But unlike other lions in his pride, Leo had a problem. He couldn't roar. While other cubs practiced their loudest roar, Leo only managed a soft meow. "Look, everyone," said Pico. "Leo isn't scared anymore. But I've learned that being a good king doesn't mean being the loudest. It means being brave and helping others." The animals nodded. Even the old tortoise, who usually didn't show emotions, cracked a small smile. Leo had shown them all that sometimes the quietest voices can be the bravest, and that was a roarsome thing indeed. A huge tree had fallen across the path. "Oh, no!" cried Pico. "How will we get past it?" Leo thought for a moment. "This is like the rock," he said. "We just need to work together." "Okay," said Pico. "Which end will you push?" Leo looked at the tree. "Well, it's big, but that also means it's heavy," he said. "So we'll push from here, together." Leo and Pico pushed with all their might. The tree creaked and moved. "Again," said Leo. They pushed again. This time the tree moved further. Finally, with one last big push, the tree rolled away. Pico stared wide-eyed at the bushes. "I think we should be brave and find out," he said. They crept closer to the sound. "Hello," said Leo. "Is anyone there?" A small voice answered. "Help me, please." Leo and Pico looked at each other. "Do you hear that, Pico?" Leo said. "Someone needs our help." Together, they pushed aside the branches. "There you are," said Leo. A baby elephant sat trapped between two rocks. "Oh, my leg!" cried the calf. "It hurts so much. I can't move." "Don't worry," said Leo. "We'll help you." "But how?" asked Pico. The rock was too heavy for him to move. Leo thought quickly. He remembered his mother teaching him that when lions work together, they can move even big rocks. "All right, Pico," he said. "Let's be super brave and move this rock together." Taking a deep breath, Leo put his paws under the rock. "Ready?" he asked. "Ready," squeaked the calf. "Okay, push." Leo and Pico pushed with all their strength. The rock moved a little. "Again," said Leo. They pushed again. This time the rock shifted further. Finally, with one last push, the rock rolled away. The calf was free. "Thank you," he said. "You're welcome," said Leo. They took a deep breath, puffed out their chests, and walked toward a thorny bush. "Step 1. Conquer the thorns," said Leo. Together, they walked through the prickly plants until they reached a clear path. "See, Leo, being brave can be easy," said Pico. But as they walked, they heard a twig snap. A pair of eyes peeked at them from behind a log. Leo froze. Was it a snake or a crocodile? What if it wanted to eat them? Leo wanted to run, but he took a deep breath and said, "Don't be scared, Pico. Let's be brave and find out what it is." Slowly, they approached the log. "Hello," Leo called. "Is anyone there?" Out popped a tiny mouse, squeaking in fear. "Oh, sorry," said Leo. "I didn't know you were there." The mouse dashed away. "See, Pico," said Leo, "being brave isn't always easy. Sometimes it means trying when you're scared." "Exactly," said Pico proudly. "Now let's practice our roaring." "Ready?" Leo closed his eyes, took a big breath and roared. "Rah! Not bad," said Pico, but try taking a bigger breath and using your whole body. Leo nodded and tried again. Roar! Much better, said Pico, and now let's try saying roar. Leo repeated after Pico. Roar! Good, now put it all together. Roar! The other animals in the jungle laughed at him. Is that a kitten or a lion? Joked the baboons. Even the butterflies giggled as they fluttered past. Leo's mother, Queen Luma, was a wise and gentle leader of the pride. She never laughed at Leo. Roaring is not everything, my dear, she said. True courage comes from the heart. But Leo wasn't so sure. Without a roar, how could he ever be king? One morning, Leo wandered away from the pride, feeling sad. He found a quiet pond and lay down beside it. As he looked at his reflection, a voice came from above. Hey, fluffy head, why the long face? Leo looked up and saw a bright green parrot swinging upside down from a branch. My name's Pico, said the parrot. What's yours? I'm Leo, he mumbled. The lion who can't roar. Pico flapped down beside him. Who says the lion must roar to be special? Everyone, said Leo, looking down. Pico gave a squawk. Well, everyone is wrong. Let me show you something. The parrot flew up and led Leo deep into the jungle, where they came upon a group of animals. A giraffe with a twisted neck, a monkey with no tail, and a zebra with only one stripe. They all have something different, Pico said, but look how happy they are. Leo watched as they danced and played games together. No one laughed at each other. Being different doesn't make you less, Pico whispered. It makes you you. Just then, the sun began to set. I should go now, said Leo. It's getting dark. Wait, don't you want to hear my bedtime story? Asked the zebra. Of course, said Leo. The animals gathered close. The zebra began. Once upon a time, there was a mighty lion who was too scared to hunt. And Leo realized he wanted more than just being a lion who couldn't roar. He wanted to be Leo, the brave lion with amazing friends. The next day, Leo woke up feeling excited. He raced to find Pico and told him about his new goal, being the bravest lion he could be. Suddenly, the jungle went silent. All the animals froze. A loud crash echoed nearby. As the sun set, painting the sky in orange and pink, Leo and Pico walked back. When Leo and Pico arrived home, the animals cheered.